All right. Welcome. Welcome to the Unveiling Meditation. My invitation to each of you as we begin today's theme, or I should say this week's theme, and this week's meditation series of meditations is to we are focusing in on abundance. And really, the purpose behind this, the meaning for this is we're in the midst of so much transformation, so much change. The anchor points we're accustomed to from an energetic and astrological, spiritual perspective are so vastly different. We're in the midst of so many retrogrades. And so it's important to remember our core, to really discover those core energies living within us, and that we truly are capable of running our own energy, of anchoring into our own forms of abundance, of love, of truly being our own source. That is what this time, this period, we have birthed ourselves during this time to actually enact this, right? To step into this power and to learn how to be the light, to channel the light of our own volition. And so we're going to have, not only right now, but over the next several years, opportunities like this where we watch the world around us seemingly go crazy and really confront a lot of challenges. And yet, as we know and continue to work our resources and our skills through our meditation, the opportunity is here for us to just continue to anchor back into what we know to be our own divine truth. And so the purpose of this week's theme and this week's meditations are to really help you discover your abundance, especially as we're going through this phase of what feels like contraction, like allowing, even despite the squeezing that's happening in the world around us, allowing ourselves to, like, it's almost like we're going to get squeezed to find like really what our abundance is, instead of being able to feed on it from the world around us and kind of roll off of other people's abundance and other people's momentum, really allow ourselves to anchor in. So the themes for this week, what we're going to actually be up to this week, today's focus is to discover our abundance. Our focus is really for today about discovering the abundance and allowing ourselves, as we discover that abundance, to powerfully step in and hold it, to know it, to see it in our mind's eye, to allow it to anchor in, to connect with it. Then tomorrow's theme will be to understand really what we do with abundance, because abundance is a very abstract term that we work with. And at the core, when we're holding the vibration of abundance, especially during these times where there's so much constriction and so much tumultuousness going on in the world around us, when we're holding abundance, it allows for momentum, right? Abundance, the real energy behind abundance is momentum. If we aren't feeling abundant, we don't have momentum. And so that is going to be our theme and our focus for tomorrow. And then after that, on Thursday, we are going to focus in on alchemizing it, like actually taking this value inside of us, holding it, using it, building energy in our lives, and then alchemizing it, manifesting it, and making things that we really want to see happen despite the astrology, despite everything that's happening in the world around us, truly making our own magic, allowing for our own light to be what shines forward. So that's what we're up to this week. Pretty, I know it almost is counterintuitive to what's going on in the world, to like just shift into abundance and be like, okay, here we go. Because I know so many of us are feeling the exact opposite. But I was having a conversation yesterday about polarities, and it feels like the right space for us to drop into, and it's been what's up for me. So it's where we're going to go. So with that being said, my invitation to you is, let's begin as we always do with our light link. We are going to drop in and just discover where this abundance is living in your body, how it's flowing, what it looks like, what its symbols are, so your body and your mind can know it and feel it and strengthen the muscle of it as you tune into it. So just breathing in, and let's first anchor in with what we know, what we practice through that light link, bringing middle finger to thumb, and just allowing our mind to connect with that beautiful golden light, tuning in to our destiny, to our purpose, feeling that synchronize, our mind synchronize, just like stepping into a room and feeling the environment and the energy of it. In this moment, we're allowing our mind and our body to step into the environment, to usher in the environment of our greatest purpose and the field of unconditional love, where the angels and guides are here to greet us, to help us attune, to bring our vibration up to its greatest possible potential, the greatest megahertz, as we flood ourselves and tune into those high frequency megahertz, those high frequency sounds and vibrations, allowing as our mind observes that in our body, feeling the sensations of the sun warming our scalp, warming our shoulders, warming our heart, imagining that light flooding in and down on our third eye. And just feeling the sensations in your body, allowing your body to relax. Feeling the sensations of the air as it passes through your mouth and your nose, breathing in, and carrying with each breath deeper into your body, relaxing into the moment, relaxing in each breath, taking you deeper in to this moment and the sensations of this moment, sensations of your destiny and your purpose, and that perfect alignment with it, holding this beautiful vibration as we shift our focus into the earth energy, that which is here to help us call this destiny into place, help us manifest it, help us make it reality. We can't have one without the other. And so it is, we shift our focus into the second part of our life link, calling on that beautiful earth vibration, sending our intentions and our focus now down into the center of the earth, feeling our roots of our body extending from our hearts and our throats down through each of the layers, through our sitting bones, through our feet, into the center of the earth. Just take a moment and breathe here, allowing those future parts of your brain that are thinking about and have analyzed, planning for, strategizing what is to come, to be released into the earth, to be recycled for greater good, so that as we prepare to bring that where we are going, that of our destiny back to us, what the earth gives us is only the nourishment and the nutrients that help us walk that path. Not that's tied up in fates and limiting beliefs, but that path that is truly nourished with our divine purpose and fed from the divine nature and essence of who we are. Breathing in with each breath, drawing that energy of your divine nature up into your body and down in that golden light, creating that vacuum as though your heart is beginning to breathe. Each breath in, that heart becomes that central point, drawing up and in and down and out. And as the two come together, releasing the future parts of your brain, everything you're trying to do in the future, and just allowing this moment to sink in, allowing yourself to go deeper into this moment and the sensations and the images and the colors of what is here. As you drop in, to your heart, to these vibrations, allowing your body to synchronize and recognize that all is exactly as it should be. And you feel peace. You feel peace and grateful for your life, that deep sense of gratitude, and remembering that you are divine. You are, and there is a pattern and a blueprint within you that knows how to do what you are attempting to do. As you simply allow through each breath yourself to go deeper, activating this blueprint, activating this pattern, allowing that sense of freedom that comes without having to be in control and in charge of it at all times. That freedom that comes with that deep sense of abundance. There are no limitations, and just as the spider knows how to weave her web, so too do you know how to piece all of it together, to hold all of the energies together, how to perfectly take action, how to synchronize your timing, the people, the places, the things, how to give your gifts. For these energies are inherent in who you are. You have a lifetime of wisdom here before you. And so it is, we can call upon the goddess Sarasvati, the goddess of wisdom. Think about that, the wisdom that you've acquired up until this point in time. The wisdom that ushers and flows through you, truly in an abundant nature. You've never doubted your wisdom or your ability to attain information as you've needed it, your quest and your thirst to know more, to be more, to do more, naturally available to you. A form of abundance, a hunger, desire to learn, to evolve, to grow. Breathing in each breath, receiving abundance, each breath received without ever questioning or doubting, just naturally part of your divine nature. Pursuing who you are. Each breath, each drop of water you ingest, each thought naturally occurring to you without ever second guessing. Simply allowing yourself to ride this wave of freedom and carry the energies, identifying the energies of abundance, the wisdom living within you. And it's through the wisdom that we encounter the other energies of abundance. For Sarasvati, her sister, the goddess Lakshmi, is the goddess of abundance. And so it is when we want and seek to know abundance that the myths or the parables of the stories or of the sisters of Lakshmi and Sarasvati tell us that the two sisters always become jealous of each other. And so if we seek to know one, we must focus on the other. And so it is in your pursuit of wisdom, the goddess Lakshmi has become jealous. Abundance is seeking to fill in your life. The vibrations of abundance pursue wisdom. It's like a karmic debt that builds up so much that the more information and wisdom you have, the more the universe can't help but want to usher goodness and more wisdom and more light and more love in and through you. Because as you seek to grow, the universe seeks to grow through and with you. So as you breathe in and out, breathing in calling upon your inner energy to know where and how these energies move through you. And I'm going to invite you to begin, as we begin our journey today, to imagine that we are in Lakshmi's garden, sitting upon a bench, her fountains springing forth, never-ending waters, healing sacred waters that are here to nurture and heal us. Her mighty elephants that are always by her side, the breakers of blocks and limitations, here to break down the walls which keep us and prevent us from seeing and feeling and sensing our ability to carry abundance, to understand abundance in our bodies. It is inherent. It is like love. It is something that courses through us. It is something that drives us, that is simply a knowing, an abundance of safety, an abundance of love. It is an endlessness. As vast as the ocean, it is a trust and a faith that there is no end to what is available, what is provided, that it is always reoccurring. Abundance is just an inner sense of something you feel. So I invite you to reflect, as we know that the oxygen we breathe is always available. I invite you to reflect on other energies in your body, relationships that you sense and you feel that you know are always ever present. Maybe it's the feel of the earth beneath your feet, the wind against your face, the waters at Lakshmi's garden around your toes and your ankles, releasing, drawing down and through you that which is no longer serving, allowing these veils that keep us from truly channeling our divine abundance to slip away. And as we take the next couple of breaths, recognizing that abundance is something that we simply allow. And so imagining these fountains as they spring forth from Lakshmi's endless garden or pool of love, of light, of nurturing, of money, of relationship. These fountains are never ending. It is simply the valves, the channels through which we receive that are limited. So imagining for a moment that as you stand here or sit along the sides of her pools, reflecting, how much of this do you allow into your life, this peace and this relaxation in everything you do, no matter how much you scale, no matter how big your projects get. How much do you hold yourself back? How much do you limit by getting too busy, by not calling in enough support, by allowing the stories of shame or fear to hold you back? In this moment, I invite you to simply breathe all of those in, allowing them to percolate up to the surface without putting much thought or effort into them. And in your next 3 breaths, nice deep inhales, simply breathing them out into Lakshmi's gardens of abundance. And as we do, turning up the valves, turning up the volume, so that all you hear in your mind's eye is that water from the fountains pouring in, so that they move in your sound, in your sensory system, from being that like a fountain that you are sitting next to, crashing against the pools around you, to that of a large waterfall crashing down. Again, you control the valve. You allow for this abundance to move in and through your body, and turning it up again. How do you track abundance? Do you identify with it through money, through love relationships, through your home? Whatever it is, allowing the sounds of the water crashing around you to raise up as you are ready, cranking it up again to such a huge and phenomenal scale that everything else drowns out. The waters take on such a loud roar. It's as though we're standing at the base of Victoria Falls or Niagara Falls, and there is nothing but surging water pouring down upon and around us. However much we seek to receive and need to know is there and available to us, the force of it, we simply need to submit to allow it in. For we are in control. Whatever we seek is here, and we have the capacity to channel, to hold, to feel. Allow the roar to flood through your body, to cleanse and clear and wash away those limitations that are holding you back. Allow your body to roll in its channel, to be cleansed. And as all things, as we crash through these waterfalls and come out and above the surface on the other side, finding the peace and the stillness and the calm, as we simply allow ourselves to be carried into our future, into this moment, where whatever it is we're seeking, the money flowing, the people, the light of our gifts, for it's the wisdom that's brought us here. And it's the wisdom and the energy that we impart and we share. The more we put this out in the world, the more the world and the universe can't help but respond, building that karmic debt up, carrying us along, caught in the current of our own beautiful karmic energy. Allow yourself to be carried in this beautiful river of what you have created, what you have manifested. Letting go, simply allowing yourself to be whooshed downstream with all of the people and the places and the things carrying you along. For there is no space and time. Everyone you've touched in the past and everyone you will touch in the future through sharing your heart and your guidance and your wisdom and your love is not only calling you forward and pulling you forward down this current of abundance, but is pushing you, pulling you. And it is as you share that you feed this energy. It's as you say, yes, I am in. I want to participate. I want to share my light and my love. That's what engages you in this channel of abundance. That's what carries you forward into your destiny. Allow these rivers and these people and that which is living inside of you to begin to fill you up, tuning into your body. And let's go ahead and do a sight scan Just begin to scan your body. Let this energy anchor in the sounds. Do you still hear the roar of the waterfall? Or do you hear the cheering and the gratitude and the love of the voices of all those around you? 1 year out, 3 years out, 10 years out, future generations, the voices from the past who, because you haven't taken a moment to listen, have said in their prayers, thank you, thank you, thank you for being you. You touched my life. Thank you for shining your light. Receive those prayers now, the abundance of love that has been put forward for you in those moments of darkness when you thought there was no abundance. Allow all of those in and reach out and receive. And continuing to say yes, allowing the images to come forward, allowing the colors as you scan your body, allowing the sensations and the thoughts that are here to integrate in. I'm going to invite you to notice this is like a channel of light moving through your body. Where is it? Where do you sense it? Is it up your spine? Is it through your chakras? Is it just a current of energy that cranks between each chakra? That force of yes, pulling you forward. This is abundance. This is how it feels when we allow it to move through us. Take a nice deep inhale in here. And we're going to come back into our bodies, giving thanks to all those that say yes to us and bless us with their gratitude in the form of connecting with us, their gratitude in the form of saying yes to our products and our offerings and money, their gratitude in saying yes to the phone calls and the relationships that we're choosing to build, their gratitude through sharing their hearts with us, whatever it is you're calling in and seeking. Allowing yourself to feel that and to receive it as we come back into our bodies, back into this moment, feeling full, allowing your heart to feel full. You control this. This is your moment, your time. It does not matter what is happening around you, what is happening in the world around us. Allowing yourself as you come back and the energy as you call it in to be cleansed and cleared, feeling as crisp and clean as fresh sheet of linen, smelling the scent of the roses and the apple blossoms as we work our way into this moment in time, integrating the energy into the room as we bring our sense of inner vision to match that with our outer vision, allowing yourself to feel, giving thanks, feeling the fullness within you, and holding that power within. Feeling full in the power, that energy, powerful, that energy, powerful within you. And so it is. We are complete. May it be a full of power day, full of abundance day, an energy positive day. Namaste. So much love. I will see you all